Call Saul. Better call Saul.
So good evening. It is another Monday, and we're back with a new episode of Better Call Saul. This one is called Black and Blue. Episode 5 already. I think we have 2 more episodes left until the mid-season break. And then after that, we're going to have to wait for a little bit. Then we're going to get a part 2. But so far, it's been an amazing season. A difficult season. 2 episodes ago, favorite character is gone. Other than that, it's been amazing. It's been awesome. I'm loving it. I don't want it to end, but I know it's gonna be a satisfying conclusion. Last episode was pretty good. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it. To be honest, I just want to jump into this episode. I have it paused right now. I'm hoping we see LALO this episode. I don't know if he's just gonna pop up, or or it's gonna show like what he's been doing, or just cut back to what he's been doing or plotting. But if he does pop up, oh man, I'm gonna be so excited, but I'm also gonna be kind of scared as to what he's gonna do. Honestly, I have no idea where like his character is going, or like it is gonna end up. Something tells me he actually might not die. I'm just having this weird feeling that he might not die. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to put my Walter White Heisenberg figure out here. He's kind of too big. I still have him in the box. But this is how it looks. I don't know if you could see it or not, but I might take him out eventually. But I wanted to put him somewhere over here, but everything over here is all Star Wars except Zurg. So I don't want to put him over there, but he'd be too tall to go over here. I'll probably just leave him like that. But yeah, really excited to start this episode. Let's just jump into it because it's been a long week. Alright, here we go. Also, if you see me like chewing on something, I got a bowl of popcorn off to the side off camera. I'm gonna try my hardest not to eat too much on camera. Here we go with these creative openings. I'm not even gonna guess on what's going on. Just gonna let it ride. It's like one of those DIY projects. I really don't know what's going on, but just gonna wait for them to tell me or show me. I don't know what that says. What an interesting intro. She can't sleep. She's probably up thinking about LALO. She's paranoid. I wonder if she's ever gonna tell him.
Hey. Everything okay? Can't sleep. Maybe I gotta jump on work.
He's gonna see the chair. Yeah. He's kind of paranoid too about something.
He never would have been here if I had just... Jimmy. The nuns back in Cicero would send me to hell for saying it, but thank God he's dead.
Is she gonna tell him?
You want some coffee?
Nope. Can you imagine if he just busted through right now? I don't know, I just love the way Gus does everything. It's just so meticulous and so detailed. That's what I'm talking about. Just things like that. You just put the pen down like it was so valuable. So carefully. Yeah, that's crazy seeing Gus shook. That was a cool transition. I can't remember his name, but I was wondering if he'd still be in here. Look at him just touching everything. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying.
Sir, I would be happy to help you.
Is LALO just gonna show up in the restaurant?
Good afternoon.
That'd be crazy.
Your order. May I suggest our signature Spice Girls? Sure.
This is making me hungry.
Also, 2 Coke.
It's not like he said Tuco. Yeah, this is so crazy seeing Gus shook. This is crazy. I never thought I would see like Gus like this. Like he's legit terrified.
Information that is relevant to the claim. Now this brings us to another key term, relevance. You have every right to pursue independent legal representation. Having said that,
Absolutely. It's great to see the next generation stepping up. Is my co-counsel, Cliff May. Listen, I know you all want to get to the finish line. It's about people. It's about you, Sally, right? And you, sir. We're sending a message.
That was a good speech. Howard is good. I mean, I feel bad for him.
Bye now. You take care.
Such a nice guy.
Well, I think we just put out a major fire.
that was impressive.
Ren, I'll see you back at the office.
Bye, Howard.
He's not impressed.
I need a minute.
What's up? I threw a woman out of my car in the middle of the street.
I just need you to know that I know.
It wasn't me, Cliff. Whoever you think
Yeah,
you
sorry, but
saw.
that's the kind of thing my son used to say. It was your Jaguar, your namaste plate. It was you. Howard, there's no harm in asking for help.
Oh man.
You got a lot of people in your corner.
And you witnessed a Jaguar speeding past.
He's putting the dots together.
Who are you meeting with?
Not sure why that's germane, but Kim Wexler. She told me for career advice.
Howard's smart.
All right.
Of course.
Of course. Cliff, I know this wasn't easy for you. You came to me as a friend. I appreciate it.
You can start today, Howard.
Oh, I will. Because you're right. I do have a problem. Just not the problem you think. I have a Jimmy McGill problem.
Jimmy McGill.
Oh, excuse me.
Howard.
Julian.
Howard's good. He figured it out like that.
My whole week.
Oh, this is about to get so interesting. I want to see them go at it. And I hate to say it, but I'm probably gonna root a little more for Howard. It's been a little while since we've seen her. Francesca. He's got a line already.
I look forward to sitting down with each and every one.
It was crazy. Like, there's nothing in there, and they're just waiting for him.
That's your station.
Where's Miss Wexler?
You mean my wife?
That's right.
Being an honest woman, I bet. She plays your own trail, and I couldn't be prouder.
Who is this Saul Goodman?
You got it.
That's right. She doesn't know.
Colonel Sanders is to chicken. Saul Goodman is to the law.
It's so
I need a warm body.
it's so crazy seeing like
Where are you going? Back to the MPD.
this right here
Personal day for this.
What if I double your
into what they end up in
Sorry at the MPD.
Breaking Bad.
What you're paying me before.
Whatever's less.
No, whatever's more. More.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course.
I wanted to apologize. You probably had to clean up Mesa Verde, everything that happened there. Kevin.
That's my name, damn it.
Sure. It's a lot.
I really admire you, Kim. Sometimes I question all of it. But you make me feel better about
That's a nice thing to say.
Didn't run 15 minutes. Shoplifting, I can knock that out in 10. Yeah, 10. Hey, this ain't fine dining, okay? Our business model
Are you
is
going to a
turn
boxing
tables.
gym?
So, Francesca, I'm here.
Did he say Mr. Ward? Crazy if that was Andre Ward. It's a boxing
I'm an
thing.
attorney. I have an appointment with Mr. Ward.
This guy didn't even say one word.
Hello, Jimmy.
Mr. Ward. H.O. Ward. That is really cute, Howard.
This is funny.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
I'm tired, Jimmy. Aren't you? It's exhausting. Let's punch it out.
Are you kidding?
Dead serious. The baggie of drugs, the country club, the clients you sent to discredit me, another prostitute.
Okay, once again, the usual.
Please, I could go on.
I think this is what you want. You want to beat the shit out of me?
I think you could hold up your end.
I'm so excited
Time to do a few good scrapes in the old
and interested to see this if it happens.
Yeah, right.
I feel like Howard would probably win in a fight against Jimmy. Please do it. Just do it. Yes! I'm so excited. Boxing is my favorite sport. That's why I'm excited for this. That's legit the only sport that I actually watch and follow and keep up with. This is so... Oh man, I never thought I'd be seeing this. No, come on, Howard. Come on, Howard. This looks so corny, but I love it. Ooh, that was a good shot. It's turning into WWE. Jeez. Oh man. That was good. Just in that little bit of time that they sparred, like they were both so winded. That's how it really is. Like it's a very tiring sport. Like a simple 3-minute round is pretty tiring.
How'd it go? Pretty much as expected. So, we're on? Yes.
I was trying to see who that is. Is he like another PI?
I need to know everything he does and everyone he talks to.
You know, it'd be crazy if this guy's following Jimmy, and if somehow Lalo is also like following Jimmy, like from a distance, and something happens where they like run into each other, and Lalo takes this guy out because it's interfering with Lalo's plans. That'd be some crazy stuff right there. It's just a random theory. It just popped in my mind. I just wanted to say it. He just got his ass kicked.
I got court first thing in the morning. I can't show up looking like Leon Spinks.
Why not? I'd say you'd be missing a bet. I'm Saul Goodman. I fight for you.
She's so cute. Is he gonna tell her that Howard knows what they're doing?
I should have left Howard standing there like yuts instead.
Okay, so he did tell her.
I let him suck me into his game. You know what's coming next.
That was a cool shot. It's a really cool shot.
You asleep? All right.
So elaborate just for Lalo. This is crazy.
Part of the reason we set it up this way is so you can get some rest. No news yet, I take it.
I always love any scenes with just them two and their dialogue. Is this a laundry? Laundromat? I almost forgot about this. He's about to inspect the hell out of this place. What is he doing? those two lights behind him were like eyes looking down at him. It's kind of cool. Did you leave the gun in there? So beginning scene when all that stuff like was going on at the end, I think those were like German words. So now I'm just waiting for it to tie into this somehow.
You're American. I guess you can spot us a mile away.
Oh, there he is!
From California?
Oh man!
It's another state.
Did he go
A town called Hemmings.
to find was it Ziegler's wife? Werner Ziegler?
Almost.
It's close.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't make it. It's a beautiful place. The hot springs.
Yes.
Alright, I gotta rewind this a little bit because I think I was talking over some stuff.
Thank you.
This guy, man.
A town called Hemmings. Maybe we'll get to go there another time.
No, I don't think so. But it's a nice idea.
If that's what's going on, then
Trip to Colorado. The baths there are wonderful.
this guy is a genius.
Hello, I'm Margareta.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Margareta.
This is crazy.
Never met.
That is terrible. What kind of accident was it?
Kidding.
Oh my goodness.
He was able to save his man.
So your husband was a hero.
He would never accept that.
What were they building there?
My husband didn't talk much about his work. It was very secretive. No.
Sure, must have told you something.
This is so crazy.
To my house, I ask questions, they will say no.
And what about your husband's men? They must have said something to you.
Oh man, I
loved signing notes.
speechless.
His boys.
It never even crossed my mind that like
Bad piece.
the whole
It's just not right.
the whole Ziegler thing would come back into play.
Tell me about New Mexico.
This guy. Wow.
Here we are. Mine cooking.
It's nice.
So quiet.
This guy. LALO is a bad man.
Oh, yes. I like to imagine. But I have work in the morning.
Of course.
Please don't hurt her.
When do you fly home?
Tomorrow.
Well, in another life.
And another life, yes.
This is so crazy. Wow. I have no idea what's about to happen. Like, I just did not even expect the whole Ziegler thing to come back into play at all. It's crazy because that is a loose end right there. That's so crazy. I never even thought about that at all. He's gonna break in. I'm just so speechless. Wow. That's great writing right there. Like, you better not hurt the dog. Oh, he's so cute. Such a cute dog. I'm still just. Oh no. Oh no, he better not do anything to her. Oh no! Please just get your phone and go back to work. Or wherever you were gonna go. Oh no! Oh, that's the thing. Oh my goodness, just go back downstairs and go back to work, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Oh my goodness.
Google Pixel, the only phone made.
Oh man, that was so tense. I'm so glad nothing happened to her. Like, she does not deserve, like, to die. Yeah, wow. Werner Ziegler, that whole plot, that whole part of the story came back into play. That's just crazy. Never even crossed my mind. Wow. I'm trying to think, like, so what's, like, the play? Is he gonna go after, like, all of the workers? And try to, like, extract information from them? I don't know. That's so crazy. And it's crazy because in the beginning of the episode, when that whole scene was playing out, and then it showed those German words, I briefly thought about the workers because I just remember that's the only thing from this entire show that's like German related, I think. But it was just a very quick thought. I didn't really think anything else of that. I don't know. And when he showed up at that little bar, it just quickly hit me. He's going after like the wife. That was so crazy. Oh man. So that little theory that I threw out earlier in the episode was completely wrong, where I was like, you know, it'd be crazy if LALO was also following Jimmy and he'd have to take out that PI or something. Throw that out the window. That was completely wrong. And too, I said earlier too, at the beginning of this, when I was saying I feel like LALO might somehow survive this series. I really don't know, because I know in Breaking Bad, like, Gus tells Hector to his face that you're the last Salamanca, like your family name is gonna die with you. So obviously he knows LALO is dead for sure to say something like that. Because obviously in this episode he's like shook. He's so scared of LALO. So for him to say like that to Hector, he's gotta know, like, he's gotta know without a doubt that LALO does die before the end of like this show. So yeah, I didn't really think about that too much when I was saying that earlier, that I think LALO's somehow gonna make it out of this show and survive. But nah, if Gus says something like that, then he has to die. I just hope somehow Kim is not involved with it, because we don't know what happens to her character either from Breaking Bad. Wow. I love this show so much. So good. This was a great episode. It slowed down a little bit, which is what we needed. We needed some more answers on like LALO's whereabouts, and we got it. Definitely needed Howard figuring out pretty quick that he knows what Jimmy's up to. It kind of seems like he's not really worried too much about Kim, so maybe he doesn't care to go after Kim, or maybe he doesn't know like she's fully involved. But the little boxing match was pretty funny. Then we see the scene with him and Cliff. We saw Francesca come back, so now we see like they're beginning, not partnership, but they're, you know, them working together for the future of Breaking Bad. This was such a good episode. We see more of Gus, and he's just very, very cautious, and he's shook. It's crazy seeing him like this. I'm trying to think what else happened in this episode. I feel like It wasn't too much of a crazy episode. It was more so kind of just pushing the story along. Cause yeah, some of those earlier episodes were just insane. Like with the twins chasing down Nacho, and then Nacho's episode. Like this episode and the one before were a lot more like slower. Which I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like compared to the other ones. So now it's pretty much like progressing Jimmy and Kim's story. I just still can't believe Nacho's story is done. Like, damn. I have no idea what LALO is gonna do. Which is like why this is making like this so good, because you just don't know what he's gonna do and what kind of damage he's gonna cause before the end of this series. Yeah, there's really not too much to talk about. Everything was kind of like simple for the most part. But not yeah, I was just mind blown that LALO shows up, and he shows up next to Ziegler's wife. That was just crazy. That was so well done. Like I said, I just never even thought that was gonna come back into play. And it's crazy now too, because like that scene is even more relevant when it goes back to Gus and Mike going down into that cave. Cause too, like yeah, like for a while there, I didn't even think about like if they were still working on it down there or what was going on with that until like they got there. I'm like, oh, it's still not done. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder, like, because obviously we know that that laboratory gets finished. I wonder if like the same guys are gonna come back and finish the job and all the work down there, and somehow LALO like not tags along, but you know he gets word that they're returning back to work on the lab, and he somehow like follows them, like you know at a distance, like you know very secretly, but. What if LALO does die in this show and he dies down there, like before it's finished somehow? And that's like, you know, why nobody knows whatever happens to him, because like his body is just down there somewhere, or I don't know. That's not. That's another like random theory that just popped into my head. Like somehow, like baby Gus gets all these guys to come back to work. LALO like you know gets in contact with one of them and like threatens them to to let him know what's going on, and they're going you know to work on a laboratory and stuff like that. So he follows them back, and he's just you know keeping an eye at a distance. Something happens. There's a confrontation down there, and that's where he dies. Just a random theory that popped in my head. Of course, it's gonna like if something like that's is if something like that is gonna happen, it's obviously gonna be a lot more like complex than what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to make it simple, like a simple theory, something along those lines. I don't know. This one is really hard to predict, like anything. Which is crazy because we have Breaking Bad, which is like, you know, a continuance for some of these characters, but there's just still parts of this story specifically that we just have no idea how it could end. Oh man. I'm hoping nothing bad happens to Howard, like moving forward. Like, hopefully somehow he doesn't get caught up into any of this with the cartel and stuff like that. Cause yeah, he doesn't deserve anything that's you know that's happening to him. I mean, yeah, like throughout this series, he's been a jerk sometimes, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah, this is such an amazing show. Easily my favorite show, like recent times. But even like of all time, it's probably like my second or tied top like favorite show of all time with Breaking Bad. This is so good. Just the writing is so well done. The cinematography is so well done as well. Like some of these shots are just amazing and creative in how they do it. Some of the transitions are great. The lighting, the camera angles. Cause that whole like that little scene, I think it was like beginning of the episode. Like I feel like the camera was kind of like on the garage door when it was closing back in. And that was so creative. It's pretty cool. And then we see Mike come out of the trunk. But yeah, I think that's it. Amazing episode. Two more until the first half break. Oh man, I don't want this show to end, but it's gonna end. It's gonna be amazing for sure, no doubt. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Have a good night.